Ty Taylor, massive welcome to the Glasgow Clan. Tell us how exciting an opportunity this is for you.
Well, obviously, I'm super excited here. Getting to play professional hockey in England is a pretty big accomplishment personally. My family's from the UK, so I know they're all excited. So, um, I mean, I'm excited too. So it's just a great opportunity.
I should point out we're in Scotland, by the way, with a few fans jumping on that. So let me just correct
Yeah,
you on
I know. I know. My parents warned me a little bit about that, so I was like, okay, hopefully they don't hate me too much. But
It's starting well. Nobody noticed. We're fine.
I'm,
So you're talking about the excitement of the opportunity. Is it fair to say it's even a dream come true, the fact that you're now turning pro at this age in your career?
yeah, I mean, obviously this is something I've like tried to work towards my whole life. I played a little bit of pro at the end of last year, but nothing like this. You know, it's really nice to be able to start the year on a professional team, and I'm just really happy to be given the opportunity and super grateful at the same time.
Now, as I speak to you, we've got three goalies lined up: yourself, Zach Driscoll, and Ewan Simpson, all coming on board. Ewan's one of the local lads, but you and Zach, I assume, will kind of share net minding duties. You're going to be working together, but is there going to be an element of competition between you as well?
I mean, I'm gonna do my best to push that, and I hope he does the same for me. But I'm also gonna be try and be as supportive as I can. You know, it's I think when you're playing goal, there's when you have um, two goalies or three goalies in this situation, everybody wants to play, right? Um, Obviously, it's a competitive sport, but we want to like push each other. I think there's a difference between healthy competition and like poor competition. So I'm going to try and be competitive, and I hope Zach and uh,
Ewan.
uh, pardon me,
Ewan.
Ewan. Sorry, I thought his name was Ian for a minute. I'm sorry. We're are gonna do the same with me. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do my best, and I assume those guys will do the same.
We'll put that down to the fact it's 1 o'clock in the morning where you are, Ty. So
Yeah, I'm a little foggy right now. Sorry about
that's quite all
that.
right.
I mean no offense. Sorry.
Not at all. So, as a netminder, Ty, what are your biggest strengths? Would you consider as a goalie?
I mean, I would say just my size, and then I try and take up a lot of space. I would say I cover the low part of the net really well, and you know, in tight, I feel like I do a good job there. My rebound control is something I've been trying to focus on, and keep. I find that's something I can take pride in, and try and make my defensemen's jobs easier than easier. So, I mean, it's kind of the low part of the net, and um, in tight stuff and rebound control, I would say are kind of my strengths, I think.
You mentioned the fact you had a brief sort of taste of pro hockey with the Orlando Solar Bears at the end of last season. Give us an idea of what you got from that very brief experience.
Well, it was my first taste of professional hockey, and overall, it was a really positive experience, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously, living in Orlando is not too bad of a place to live, but I would say just getting used to like the atmosphere in a pro locker room, what the expectations are, that kind of thing, and yeah, just the overall feel for pro hockey. It's a lot different than the collegiate level. So I think the feel and you know, yeah, I would say the feel of playing, being in the locker room and what it's like off the ice, on the ice, kind of thing. Those were like my main takeaways.
So I'm curious to know, goalies, they say are a bit mad. They're a bit of a special breed. How did you fall into being a goalie? Was it something you wanted to do, or did you just kind of fall into it?
Well, when I was younger, I'm from Vancouver, Canada, so I used to watch the Canucks play, and we I really liked the goalie Roberto Luongo, and that's kind of like why I decided to play hockey. And we used to do like little rotations in minor hockey, who would get to play in goal, which game or whatever, and I was okay at it, so I wasn't terrible. So I just tried to I just kept at it, and here we are.
And I saw as well, you've got two brothers as well, so it was maybe handy for them that you're the goalie. I think one's a defenseman, one's a forward, so they get to practice on you as well.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, we got to do a little bit of age difference, so they come out sometimes, but yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's nice to have someone to shoot on someone to shoot on me whenever it's I need someone to shoot on me. So that was handy.
So what do you want to get out of your year in Glasgow? Winning trophies as a band dancer, we've banned that one now because that's too obvious an answer. But what are you hoping to get from the experience over here?
Well, I just want to play hockey. I love playing hockey, right? So I mean, I love playing hockey, so that's probably the main thing. I just want to keep playing as long as I can, and try and take in the experience overall. I mean, I'm excited to live in Scotland. I mean, I hear it's a beautiful place. I've never been personally, but everything I heard is great. So I'm just super excited. Just the overall experience is almost overwhelming, because like I said, I get to go back to the UK and live there for a little bit, and hopefully more than a year, but yeah, just playing hockey and taking in the overall experience.
So what are you doing with your time over the summertime until it takes you to the next season? How have you been keeping things going? What have you been doing? Have you been working? What have you been up to?
Yeah, so I've been working a little bit. I have been training on and off the ice, working out, trying to get ready for the year so I can, be as good as I possibly can. I've been working. Like I said, I've been working. I work in a restaurant and at a golf course too. So just been hanging out. Really, not much spare time, but just kind of focusing on those main things.
And last question, and this is the last one, Ty, bear in mind it is 1 o'clock in the morning where you are. What would you like to say to the fans? They'll be watching, they'll be getting to know you a little bit from this video. What would you like to say to them directly?
Yeah, well, I just want to say I'm really excited to be there. I've seen some videos of you guys' games, and you guys bring a ton of energy, and I love it. I just want to say thanks for having me, and I'm really excited to meet all you guys, and I'm going to do my very best for Glasgow.